What is up, bros and broettes? I'm InkSlasher44, and today is Monday, and on Mondays, we make versus videos. What versus videos are is normally where we compare two weapons head-to-head to see which one is better to make you a better gamer. But today we are going to be comparing advanced supply drops versus regular old supply drops to make you a better consumer, to make you decide whether or not you should be buying advanced supply drops. So, what we are going to do is we are going to look at 200 advanced supply drops that I've got versus 200 regular supply drops that I got, comparing the stats and seeing which one is better. So, these are all the old supply drop videos I made in the past. They are all coming back today. I literally had to go through every single one of those videos, pick it apart, see what I got from all the supply drops. It took me forever. It took me over 6 hours to go through them all. So if you could go ahead, give me a like rating, and that would be super greatly appreciated just for putting in all the effort. Now, let's get into the juicy stuff. Let's get into the stats and see what this means. So, out of these 200 advanced supply... we're going to start with the advanced supply drops and then go over to the regular supply drops. So, out of these 200 advanced supply drops, of course, I got 600 items. Because when you open an advanced supply drop, you get 3 items out of every advanced supply drop. So, out of these 600, 56% were aesthetics, so that being gear, whether that be boots, gloves, chest, exo, whatever, and 44% of course then were guns. Breaking it down a little more, we find out that the two things you are most likely to get are either elite aesthetics, that being gloves, exosuits, whatever, or professional guns. Those two are by far the most. I got 37.3% being elite aesthetics and 21.2% being professional guns. So that's right, 224 items out of 600 were elite aesthetics. How ridiculous is that? Breaking it down a little further again, we can see that 45.6% of the items were elite, 29.9% were professional, and 25.5% were enlisted. That's right, you are most likely to get an elite item, and honestly, that is 100% because of the elite aesthetics. I only got 50 elite guns out of 200 supply drops, which isn't actually that bad when you think about it. So these stats really did shock me. The biggest thing that shocked me is that you're most likely to get an elite item out of an advanced supply drop. That actually really shocked me. Now, switching it over and looking at regular supply drops, we can then see that out of opening 200 regular supply drops, I got 425 items. So that's 175 less than opening advanced supply drops, which is a really big difference. So for 200 regular supply drops, I got 425. For 200 advanced supply drops, I got 600 items. Now, at regular supply drops, I got 40% aesthetics, 38% guns, and 22% reinforcements. So those reinforcements really screw up the statistics, I'm not going to lie. Looking at this a little further, we can see that the direct stats are actually reciprocals of the stats for the advanced supply drops. So remember how I said 45% of the items from advanced supply drops are elite? Well, it's the other way around. 42% are enlisted, 37% are professional, and only 21% of the items you are going to get from regular supply drops are going to be elite items. So, in conclusion, yes, advanced supply drops are a lot better, especially if you're into getting that elite aesthetics. But here is the catch, right here, right now. If you are buying advanced supply drops to get elite weapons, stop. That is not what you get out of advanced supply drops. If we look at the stats, when you're looking at advanced supply drops, 8.3% of the items I got were elite weapons. When looking at regular supply drops, 7.8% were elite weapons, which means there is only a 0.5% difference between advanced supply drops and supply drops when looking at elite weapons. However, like I said, elite aesthetics, advanced supply drops all the way, man. So that is the big comparison. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I hope you found this useful. If you did, guys, go ahead and hit that like button. It'd be super greatly appreciated. This video took me almost 8 hours to make because I had to go back through all my old videos, and it just took a really long time, and I did it for you guys. So if you could go ahead and just hit that like button if you enjoyed, that would really help me out. So thanks, guys, and until next time, peace out.